What's going on, my fellow residents? It's me, TheFrozenCavern, and today we're going to continue through our journey through Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. In the last episode, we defeated 3 organization members. That's actually really surprising. The most organization members, well, most amount of organization members we defeated in one episode. In this episode, going to continue throughout the Organization 13 stronghold, and there is only one person left, and that would be Xemnas, the main leader of Organization 13.
I'm a fool. I spent years studying the workings of the heart. Yet it seems I still haven't learned a thing.
What do you mean?
The process of encoding hearts is incalculable. The inhabitants of my twilight town were data created from real hearts. I was convinced that they would think and behave the way I had envisioned, but I couldn't have been more wrong. A heart is so much more than any system. I saw it when Roxas and Kairi crossed paths. I knew, but I was too stubborn to accept it. It's always the same. I try to wrap my mind around things my heart already knows, only to fail. While I was trying to bring Sora back, I had so many plans in store. But once Sora was an acting force, they fell apart. All my research amounted to nothing compared with that one boy's heart.
Handsome, I'm ashamed.
All the more proof that hearts cannot be contained by data. Run, my friend. It's going to self-destruct, and anything could happen.
But, Your Majesty!
Sora, the rest is up to you. And Roxas, I doubt you can hear me, but I am sorry.
Handsome!
My heart is telling me what I must do. Please allow me to do what it says.
No! Riku!
His heart's decided. We can't change that.
I was wondering, who would dare interfere with my kingdom hearts? And look, here you all are. How convenient for me. Ansem the Wise. You look pathetic.
Have your laugh. I deserve as much for failing to see you for the fool you are.
Students do take after their teachers. Only a fool would be your apprentice. After all, none of this would have happened without you. You are the source of all Heartless. It was your research that inspired me to go further than you ever dared.
I admit, my disregard brought chaos to more worlds than one. But what were you seeking? You erased me from the world, only to take my name and continue research better left forgotten. Is this the answer you've been looking for?
All that and more. I'm carrying on what you yourself began, and I'm creating a brand new world, one heart at a time. I thought you'd praise me, but all you ever do is hold me back. I understand, though. Unlike me, you have a heart, and you're powerless to control it. Consumed by the jealousy you feel toward the student who surpassed you.
Xehanort, foolish apprentice of a foolish man. You have surpassed nothing, only proved how little we both know. We may profess to know the heart, but its essence is beyond our reach. We're both ignorant, as oblivious as when we began. I'm afraid that any world you try to create, any world of yours, would be an empire of ignorance. That is why you and your creation are destined to fall. We've said enough. Riku, you know what to do. King Mickey, my friend, Forgive me. Farewell.
And one of the few deaths in the entire Kingdom Hearts series. And what I mean by that is one of the few true deaths, rather.
Riku! Riku!
Oh my goodness, really? That wasn't annoying at all.
Riku!
Ansem did say anything could happen.
Riku, you gonna take that off? Oh. What was that?
His eyes couldn't lie.
Lie? And just who were you trying to fool? Huh? Huh? Myself. Riku, come on, man. Why did you try to do so much on your own? You've got friends, like us. Have you forgotten? I'll tell you why. Because I'm not a total sap like you. Say that again. What should we do, Riku? We must defeat Xemnas. He's the organization's last survivor. Right. Come on.
By the way, I have no idea where you got the new clothes from. But we're just gonna ignore that. And also the fact that you were wearing them underneath. Well, people would usually do that, but it's weird. Also, including the shoes. But whatever, we're just gonna ignore that. But now we have Riku as a partner, and he has a bunch of things that we can mess around with. Oh, he also doesn't have auto limit on. That's nice. What ability do I have for Sora? Oh, and that... Actually, I don't really care too much for air combo boost. I mean, it is still pretty useful, but I want to see if I can get final form before... Oh, okay, that happened very suddenly. But Riku has a lot more interactability with Sora than pretty much any other party member in the game, because some of his abilities actually have reaction commands tied to it. So... like, for one is Dark Shield, so that whenever you're getting, like, attacked or whatever, you're able to press triangle, and Riku will hopefully shield you from, like, remaining attacks. And then there's Dark Aura, which after a certain part of a combo, Riku will, like, add on a little bit to it by just adding a little bit of, darkness, projectile, barrage thing. Well, there's not much to this little area, it's just a small stairway. Riku's dying a lot, though, which I don't like. Actually, I know the reason why. He doesn't have armor. And this is one of the few party members I'm actually giving armor, though. Because he actually does need it. He plays a lot more of an important role than any other, party member. Well, not any other party member. Donald and Goofy, of course, still have a major part in the story. But, Riku, like, does a lot more in terms of story and actual, like, gameplay in terms of him compared to other party members like Jack or Jack Skellington. And also, this causes you to float. I wish that would actually connect with him. I'm probably gonna take damage from this. Yay. Or not. Okay. Get that. There we go. And now this thing dies. Maybe. Ah, it's close. There we go. Oh goodness, we still have a long way to go though. This is like the final area, like right before the boss. By the way, that cutscene took a good while. Remember when I said earlier that cutscenes would take a good while, like especially at the end of the game? Yeah, that was a clear showing of that. How much are we in the recording? 11 minutes. So a third of this is actually just going to be cutscene. That's nice. I would love to, you know, get through this faster, but I gotta leave the cutscenes in. You guys need them. They are very, very important. I need to see if I can get Final Form. Hopefully I do. Actually, I'm gonna wait. I don't want to get Final Form with this thing, because if I get... Well, not Final Form. I don't want to get Anti-Form with this thing, because if I do, I'm going to end up dying. So, yeah. There we go. And also, those boxes, they don't disappear until you actually beat the, thing. Oh, right, I forgot. It's immune to magic. Is it immune to magnet? No, it isn't. Perfect. Get over here, you. Unfortunately, the cubes don't have any, like, connections to it, so yay. That's fun for us. We still have to deal with it. But snipers are relatively easy to deal with. As long as you don't get, like, frame locked or anything like that by actually using the reaction command, you should be good. But they're relatively easy to handle at this point. It's mainly the sorcerers. Dancers can be a problem. I mean, they're not nearly as big of a problem as they were when you first meet them, but they can still be a relatively big issue. Yeah, I love the fact that they're also throwing a bunch more of these around. That's nice. Just gonna reflect. How many reflects do I need? Okay, looks like it just needed 3 there, but oh, of course, just add another. I think every time there's a sorcerer, it adds like maybe... Okay, that's nice. Just give us another one. Stop having not reflectors. What? Sorcerers here. It's quite annoying, to be honest. And they can just combo you to death like that. Stop. Oh wait, thunder doesn't work. Gotta remember. Yeah, that's the one exception to the whole thunder can kill everything rule. It's just that when it's completely resistant to it, it actually can't. Okay, I thought there was 2 chests up here, but I guess not.
Sora! Riku!
There's gonna be no end to this.
Together we can stop them.
Be gone from here. Leave these creatures to us.
But there's no way we could take them all.
I will be sending them after Xemnas. Or perhaps you would rather fight them yourself.
Frankly, my dear, I'd rather run.
Off with you then.
Well, if it ain't the Boat Boy King.
Time to weigh anchor, Captain Pete.
What, like abandoned ship?
All this in reference to Timeless River, which is never ever brought up again.
Do not forget, when I've
Or at least I'm pretty sure it
destroyed
isn't.
them all, this castle shall be mine.
Now looky here. Opportunities like this don't come along every day, you know. Bring 'em on!
We gotta hurry.
But
They're doing what their hearts command. We can't interfere.
I mean, Maleficent made it out of that one time when, like, she saved you from the nobodies and then you kind of stay behind. Kind of don't want to have that situation happen again. So, let's get ahead.
Oh, my Kingdom Hearts. Ruined. No. I'll have to start all over again. Warriors of the Keyblade, go forth and bring me more hearts.
No!
Denizens of light, answer this. Why do you hate the darkness?
Huh? We don't hate it. It's just kinda scary. But the world's made of light and darkness. You can't have one without the other, 'cause darkness is half of everything. Sorta makes you wonder why we are scared of the dark.
It's because of who's lurking inside it.
Then allow me another question. You accept darkness, yet choose to live in the light. So why is it that you loathe us who teeter on the edge of nothing? We who were turned away by both light and dark, never given a choice.
That's simple. It's because you mess up our worlds.
That may be. However, what other choice might we have had?
Just give it a rest. You're nobodies. You don't even exist. You're not sad about anything.
Very good. You don't miss a thing. I cannot feel sorrow. No matter what misery befalls the worlds, no matter what you think, what you feel, or how you exist.
Guys!
And now it's time to face off against the big bad guy himself, Xemnas, for the first time. Well, first time in Kingdom Hearts 2, that is. Right, I'm actually pretty sure I have to get hit by this move. There's nothing I can do. So, really cool reaction command, but this is one reaction command that you don't want to mash triangle for. I believe the third input is what you want. The first one just causes you two to pass each other, nothing happens. If I'm correct, the second one... let me focus here. There we go. The second one, Xemnas will actually attack you, and then the third one, well, this happens. And I think this does a decent amount of damage. Yes, it... Why does it do that much? That's dumb. That did 2 whole bars. Why does that do that? Okay, whatever. But we're just gonna ignore that and just continue fighting Xemnas. That's actually really dumb. I don't like that. That's broken beyond belief. But anyways, it's actually kind of a bad idea for me to have done this boss because I have this Keyblade, which, you know, goes with the whole Final Form and Anti-Form thing. And if I can get Final Form in this fight, that would be really cool. But I don't also want to risk that because that's a very dangerous risk. And this giant endless attack, there we go. And now we capitalize. Alright. Alright, this again. Actually, I want to... You know what? I'll just have it skip over and see if I can get the drive thing here. So, hold on, and... Yep, this is misses. I forgot! You can't do any other form when you're just Sora, so whatever. Let's just go with, this, I guess. There we go. Why aren't you dead? Why aren't you dead? You got hit by all of that, sir. Stop cheating. That was actually pretty cool though. But I keep forgetting that I've never actually like applied it to limit form before, so I never realized that it doesn't work for limit form for whatever odd reason it doesn't.
Sora, where are you?
Sora, answer me!
You're okay.
Where's Xemnas?
Hear me, Kingdom Hearts. It seems we must begin anew. But know this. I will give to you as many hearts as it takes. Mark my words. You can no more be complete without me than I without you. Heed me, Kingdom Hearts. Lend me your power so that we may be complete. The power to erase the fools that hinder us.
Xemnas, no!
Hearts quivering with hatred.
Xemnas, don't!
Hearts burning with rage.
You never win!
Hearts scarred by envy. That fool Ansem said the heart's true nature was beyond his understanding. But it's not beyond mine. Hearts are the source of all power.
Xemnas, you can't hide from us!
We're not gonna let him get away now.
Look at that!
What's going on?
Kingdom Hearts.
Let's go. Xemnas must be inside.
The worlds gave us this doorway. They want us to be the guardians of their destiny.
Once we go through, there's no turning back. It's victory or oblivion. So, Sora, are you ready?
We will have to get ready because that's going to be in the next episode, and it's going to be the last episode because that's all we have to do. But it's been a crazy ride, but the ride ain't over yet. We do still have Xemnas to take down. I mean, the first fight kind of almost amounts to nothing, but we're just going to ignore that. But next episode, we're going to take down Xemnas and beat Kingdom Hearts 2. But until next video, take care.